Now we will be discussing the questions coming from chemistry part. The first one is, which one among the following statements regarding gypsum is not correct? First one, on heating gypsum at 373 Kelvin temperature, it loses water molecule and becomes calcium sulfate with single water. The statement itself is not correct. The gypsum, which is represented by calcium sulfate, there are two molecules of water. On heating, it forms plaster of Paris with 0.5 or half molecule of water. So the first statement is not correct. Second one states, on mixing with water, plaster of Paris changes to gypsum. Yes, the statement is absolutely correct. Plaster of Paris is used for supporting the fractured bone. This statement is also absolutely correct. Although gypsum possesses water of crystallization, it is not a liquid at room temperature. Yes, the statement again supports this because water molecules are tightly held together in the crystalline structure. So our answer will be A. Now coming on to the next question, which of the following statements relating to carbon and its compounds are correct? The first statement is, one propyne has 3 double bonds. No, the statement is not correct. It has a single triple bond. The formula of propyne is C3H4, or we can write it as CH3C triple bond with CH. So the first statement is incorrect. The second statement states that the boiling point of acetic acid is higher than methane. Yes, the statement is absolutely correct. Acetic acid has a higher boiling point as compared to methane. The third statement, ethanol reacts with sodium metal. When ethanol reacts with sodium metal, it produces hydrogen gas. Yes, it produces hydrogen gas as a byproduct, and the main product produced is sodium ethoxide. So the statement is absolutely correct. Esters, on reaction with sodium bicarbonate, they produce a fizzy sound which is known as effervescence. So this statement also is correct. Our answer will be 2, 3 and 4. These three statements are correct and the first statement is incorrect. Now coming on to the next question. Which of the following reagents can cause oxidation of an alcohol? In this question, the question is little tricky. All the 4 options are the examples of strong oxidizing agents and are helpful in the oxidation of an alcohol. Now, hot concentrated sulfuric acid, yes, it is also causing the oxidation of an alcohol, and acidified potassium dichromate, it is also helpful in oxidation of an alcohol. Now, how to select the answer? According to this, all the 4 reagents are strong oxidizing agents and helpful in the oxidation of an alcohol. But we do not have an option in which we can get all the 4 reagents. Now the best suitable option for us will be 1, 3 and 4. This question is little controversial and I think the question needs to be revised. As per this question, all the 4 options are correct, but we do not have any option with all the 4 reagents in that. So this question still is in a question mark. Now coming on to the next question. Question number 104. This question states that which among the following statement is not correct? The first statement is the reaction of methane and chlorine in Which among the following statement is not correct? First statement is reaction of methane and chlorine in sunlight produces hydrogen gas. The first statement itself is not correct. This is so because when methane reacts with chlorine, the product we get is chloromethane. plus we get HCl, hydrochloric acid. So there is no byproduct as hydrogen gas. So the first statement is not correct. The second one, palladium catalyzes the addition of hydrogen gas on an alkene. Yes, the statement is absolutely correct. Ethanol burns in oxygen to give, when ethanol reacts with oxygen, it produces CO2, water, and again it releases heat. So it is also an example of exothermic reaction. So the statement is correct. Fourth statement is unsaturated hydrocarbons burn with a sooty flame. Yes, the statement is again correct. So our right answer will be only the A. Only this statement is incorrect. Now coming on to the next question. Which one of the following is not an exothermic reaction? It means exothermic reaction is a reaction which produces heat. The first one is dissolution of calcium oxide in water. Yes, it is an example of exothermic reaction. It definitely produces heat. Second one, decomposition of vegetable matter into compost. Yes, again this option is right. It produces heat. The third one, decomposition of lead nitrate. This is the answer. This statement is incorrect. Decomposition of lead nitrate is not an exothermic reaction. It is an example of endothermic reaction because lead nitrate, it breaks down into lead oxide, nitrogen oxide and oxygen. So this is our right answer. Fourth option, dilution of sodium hydroxide with water. Again, it is an example of exothermic reaction. So our answer for 105 is option number 3. Now discussing the next question. We have been given two lists, one with a compound and the other one is the chemical formula of the related compound. First one is nitrolum. The correct chemical formula for nitrolum will be, the first one is nitrolum. The correct chemical formula for nitrolum will be CaCN2 or you can say CaNCN. Then you have ammonium nitrate. This is simple. This one is ammonium nitrate. Then we have third one, urea. The chemical formula for urea will be the first one. Potassium nitrate, this is again simple. So the correct option will be A is with third one, A is with third one, B is with fourth one, B is with fourth one, C is the first one, D is this. So the correct option will be B. Now coming on to the next question, 107. This question is little tricky and you can say that the question is little difficult. This is, the following triads was not given by Dobbe-Reiner. There was a scientist named Dobbe-Reiner and he gave a triad in which all the three elements were included. So out of these four options, which one is not given by Dobbe-Reiner trend? The first one, coming on to the first one, yes, this follows the Dobbe-Reiner trend as all these have the similar physical and the chemical properties. The second one, chlorine, bromine and iodine. This is also included in the triad because here the atomic mass of the center one, that is bromine, is approximately related to the atomic mass of chlorine as well as iodine. Then the third option, this will be our answer. All this included in this triad are not following the Dobbe-Reiner trend. The fourth one, beryllium, magnesium and calcium, it also follows the trend because atomic mass of magnesium is again approximately equal to the average of beryllium and calcium. So our answer will be the C option. The next question, we have been given the three statements and we have to choose which one the given statements are not correct. Now considering the three statements, we have to Answer accordingly. The first statement is circulation of nitrogen from the inorganic compounds in the soil to form proteins and in plants and animals and vice versa. Yes, the statement is correct. It is also known as nitrogen cycle. The second statement includes the preparation of ammonia by Haber process is an endothermic reaction. No, the statement is absolutely wrong. It is an example of exothermic reaction. The third one, urea is synthetically made by the action of ammonia and carbon dioxide under high temperature and high pressure. Yes, the statement is correct. So out of the three statements, our second statement is absolutely incorrect. So accordingly, our answer will be C, because here we have only two options left. Coming on to the next question. Here on one side we have been given the reaction and we have been asked the type of the reaction. The first reaction is clearly methane with oxygen is an example of combustion reaction and it is an exothermic reaction. So A goes with 1. The second is magnesium with H2SO4. So here we can clearly see the displacement. Magnesium goes and reacts with sulfate, so we get magnesium sulfate. So B goes with displacement with the third option. And this one is an example of neutralization reaction in which water is produced as a byproduct. So C goes with 4 and D it goes with double displacement. So accordingly we can see A is with 1, B this goes with displacement, B with 3, C it goes with 4 neutralization, D it goes with 2 double displacement. So our answer will be A, the first option. Now coming on to question number 110. Now what is this question about? Which consider the following statements. Now coming on to the next question 110. Consider the following statements. Potassium carbonate is a salt of weak acid and a weak base. The first statement itself is incorrect because it is a salt of strong acid, because it is a, यहाँ से हो जाएगा, because it is a salt of strong base and weak acid. So the first statement is incorrect. Second one, ammonium nitrate is a salt of strong acid and weak base. Yes, the statement is absolutely correct. The third one states ammonium acetate is a salt of weak acid and weak base. Yes, the statement itself again it is correct. So 2 and 3 statements are correct. The option is B. So our answer will be B. This is the end of the discussion of the science portion. Best wishes from our side and hope the video will be beneficial to you all.
करंट अफेयर्स में से देयर वर 7 क्वेश्चंस, तो वो 7 क्वेश्चन देख लेते हैं कौन से थे. फर्स्ट इज विच ऑफ द फॉलोइंग स्टेटमेंट्स विद इज नॉट करेक्ट. जल जीवन मिशन वॉज एस्टैब्लिश्ड इन 2016 विच इज फॉल्स इन 2019. तो इसका आंसर विल बी ए. नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन इज क्वेश्चन नंबर 50. तो क्वेश्चन नंबर 50 इन्होंने पूछा है अबाउट दिस थिंग कि ए मीटिंग वॉज कन्वीन्ड दैट इज कोलैबोरेशन फॉर द इंटेलिजेंट एज. तो इसका आंसर विल बी G20. So G20 will be the right answer. And other than that there is question number 55. Question number 55. Which of the following scheme focuses on developing modern infrastructure and optimizing supply chain from farm to retail? This was in news. So the answer will be A. Pradhan Mantri Kisan Sampada Yojana. Another question is next question, question number 56. Which of the following financial institution reports the monthly purchasing managers index for services in India? In this case the right answer will be HSBC. So another question, question number 91 now. 91, 92 and 94. So these 3 questions were framed with regard to your current affairs. Question number 91. So this is the question. So ये थीम को यूपीएससी सिविल सर्विसेज में भी पूछ चुकी है. विच ऑफ द फॉलोइंग स्टेटमेंट्स गिवन आर करेक्ट? नेशनल ग्रीन हाइड्रोजन मिशन वॉज अप्रूव्ड इन गवर्नमेंट ऑफ इंडिया इन 20. सो ईयर्स आर ऑल्सो इम्पॉर्टेंट. आप देखोगे जो 2017-18 का पेपर था ना सिविल सर्विसेज का, तो उन्होंने ऐसे ही स्टेटमेंट्स में ईयर डाले थे. नाउ दे हैव अगेन कम बैक टू दैट थिंग. मिनिस्ट्री ऑफ एनवायरनमेंट, फॉरेस्ट एंड क्लाइमेट चेंज, गवर्नमेंट ऑफ इंडिया हैज लॉन्च द green hydrogen certification scheme of India. So both statements are correct. Right answer will be C. Next, India and Poland have agreed to implement the India-Poland strategic partnership in terms of a 5-year action plan. तो ये 5-year action plan कब से कब तक है? So it is from 2022 to 2026. And one more question they have framed is question number 94. So question number 94 is about Grameen Bharat Mahotsav 2025. It aims at promoting economic stability and financial security among rural population. Correct. Focuses on financial inclusion, supporting sustainable. So both 1 and 2 are correct. तो ये 7 क्वेश्चन करंट अफेयर्स से फ्रेम हुए थे. एंड काइंडली कमेंट हाउ मेनी आंसर्स यू आर गेटिंग करेक्ट. So we can come to the conclusion that how many questions you got correct, and in nutshell we can derive what can be the expected cutoff also.